was hoping to get him stuck on a tree. Kind of worked there, but oh, not for long. Hello. Right on my tail. Howdy folks, and welcome back to ARK Adventures, ARK Survival Evolved on the Crazy Folks server on the island. Vanilla with just one mod. The only mod we have, classic flyers, so that these guys actually work. Alright, what we're going to do this episode, I think, is, first of all, we put up a sign. It's Bowden's Joint. We're going to expand the base a little bit. We're going to do a couple things. We're going to go to some higher levels of technology. We're going to create a smithy and a forge, and we're going to try to smelt some metal and make some metal tools, because we need to get more resources, because we want to surround this place in some stone. We want to convert our base, but we're going to actually make a new base. I think we're going to, like I said, kind of straddle this water. I mentioned that last time. I think we're going to build part of the base over here and part of the base over there and kind of straddle the thing and kind of go over it, which I think will be really cool. And we're going to do that in stone, and then we're going to surround the place with a stone wall. That's kind of our objective for this episode, so I think we should get started. Let's get started first by making the particular... Ooh, you know what? If I'm going to be making... I'm playing Vanilla ARK, which means I can't pick up things after I've placed them. So I'm thinking what I should probably do is make some stone foundations where I want the foundation to be for our new structure, right? And place these workbenches that I'm about to create there. So let's go ahead and say foundation. There it is, stone foundation. Let's make, okay, if we can only make 4, we can only make 4. What are we going to be short of? Looks like stone? Sure. Well, let's get a little bit more, because we're going to need more than 4. We know that. So let's see if we can make, I know we can make more foundations now, because it changed to a white color background there, which means we can make more. So we'll make 4 more. Okay. 8's a good start. To kind of place where our base is going to be. We don't really know exactly where it's going to be, but or it won't give us enough to know exactly where it's going to be, but we're going to do that. Why do I have mejoberries, or mayhoberries, in my 0 slot? That's in case one of the little thieves comes along and decides to steal my stuff. Those little guys who jump on you and steal stuff, whose name is completely slipping my tongue right now, or slipping my brain. It's on the tip of my tongue. I don't really know, but anyway, if they steal your stuff, they'll steal what's in the 0 slot. And you, it begins with a P. Anyway, I think it does. And they'll steal that, and they'll be tamed instantly. So you'll have a shoulder pet that you don't really want. But, you know, better than them stealing important stuff from you. So we've got movement speed, health, stamina. 42 to 80 is okay for now, especially if we're going to stay here. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's go ahead and go with a little bit more health and a little bit more stamina. How's that? All right, well, we've got those foundations now, 8 of them. I'm going to put them on 0 for now because I like to build from 0. That's my favorite slot for actual building of things. So if we're going to build across the water, we'll probably want to come across here-ish, maybe? Yeah. Let's do it kind of like that. I mean, you know, worst case, we'll rebuild them, but we shouldn't have to. Let's gamma up just a little bit so we can see what we're doing. That and that, okay. And we're going to go this direction a little bit. Oh, no, don't want to place there. Thank you very much. And over here, perfect, okay. And we've got 2 more. So do we want to go this way? We probably want to go this way. 1 there. 1 there. Okay, I've placed these foundations. This is part of our building. I don't know which direction we're going to go. I don't know if we're going to go that way or that way or that way. Or I know we're going to go that way to some degree, or how far this way. But we can start putting some of our items down here. So we're going to next want to construct a forge to smelt metal, and that's going to require fiber, flint, hide, and stone. So let's go ahead back to our supplies and get what we need. Okay, we're going to need a little bit more stone for sure. Let's grab some fiber. Let's grab the middle anyway, because we're going to need that in a moment. I thought I had some flint here. Do I have some flint? I don't think I have flint here. That's not good. I was pretty sure I had flint. Okay, we're going to need more flint and wood. So actually, that's not going to be enough to make the forge, because I need the flint. Right? Yeah, I just need the flint. So we're going to take our pickaxe. We're going to get some flint. We're going to make a forge. We're also going to make a smithy. And you cannot make the smithy until you've actually cooked up some metal. You need 5 metal. And how much raw metal do I have? 9. I don't even have enough to make 5. So we're going to have to whack some more rocks, some big rocks with the pickaxe at the moment to get some metal. Because you can get a little trace amounts from hitting big rocks, harvestable rocks with your pickaxe. If you have any ocean rocks, any river rocks, they're even better for getting metal. In fact, I'm going to come down here to the river and see if I can find any to show you guys. They're far better for getting metal. They're very soft. They're smooth and kind of rounded rocks. If you can find them down here. I'm wondering, are those Pelagornis? Those are not Pelagornis. Those are the little thievy birds that like to steal your stuff. We're going to ignore them for now. Let's come over here. Get some flint. And we got 1 more metal. That's enough to make a smithy. River rocks. See if I can find any down here. I don't see any here. I wonder if there are any along here. Yeah, well, if I find any, I'll show you guys. Ooh, there's a nasty guy over there. Oh, we got a spyglass. Yeah. There is an Asaur. There is a Thermi, whatever. A theory. And a Dalo. Awesome. Alright, we got our forge here. We went ahead and cooked up 5 metal. I used some spark powder that I had found for some drops. And we should have enough here to make a smithy. Which we do. Let's go ahead and craft that. That's going to allow us to craft metal tools, metal hatchet, metal pickaxe. They're going to be far more effective at getting resources than the current tools that we're using, the stone tools. I'm trying to carefully kind of guess where I want these things to be because I don't even know what the base is going to look like yet. So it's hard for me to figure out exactly where I want these things to be. But having the smithy next to the forge, probably a good idea. Not much I know about. So let's go ahead and throw some of this stuff here in the smithy. It can, it holds a lot. It holds 75 slots. It's very much like a storage box, a really large one. But you can see here we have weapons. And if you go to melee weapons, here we are. Metal pickaxe, going to require metal ingots. We're going to need to find more metal and cook it up. Hatchet. We've got a pike, which replaces these spears. You can't throw the pike, but it does a lot more damage and is far more durable than a spear. You've also got the sickle here, which will cut fiber off of bushes really well. And you've even got a lance, but we're not going to use a lance. That's for charging on a horse or something like that and attacking another person. But it doesn't do a lot of damage. So we're going to have fun with that. We're going to go find some metal. That's what we're going to do next. Hey, you know those river rocks I was talking about? Well, here they are. See how they're kind of smooth and round? There's some big ones and some smaller ones. Here's some smaller ones. You get a higher concentration of metal from that. Look at that, 4 metal from one little stone. You get a decent amount of metal from them. They're not metal nodes. There's actual metal nodes. You saw those up on the volcano in the last episode. But these will just get you enough metal to make some simple tools, which will allow you to get even more metal. In fact, I should stop harvesting these with my stone pickaxe, run back, cook up a piece of metal, and make a metal pickaxe, and I'll get far more metal from those river stones. I am getting kind of tired of running off, whacking some rocks way over there, running back because I'm full and I can't move if I don't carry them back, and then going back and going back. I think it's time to tame somebody who has weight. Like this Triceratops, level 60. Probably pretty good weight. What's this one over here? I think it's time to tame one of these. 135. Hello. What are you? You're a level 5, and you're also stuck on a tree, so I don't care about you. You I want. You I am going to tame. And in order to tame you, I'm actually going to craft a crossbow, which does more damage, meaning more torpor. Look over here, and I go weapons ranged. There's a crossbow. Let's go ahead and get that guy going. Throw that in the 2 slot. I've got probably 90 arrows. That's enough. Over there, if you had 50 and 40, I've got 90. Probably enough to do the trick. I sure hope so. Worst case, I have a sling. And I can load up some rocks. So we've got this guy over here, or gal, whichever one this was. That's the one. Now, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of running. Here we go. I'm pretty sure that's the right one. At least I hope so. We really want to shoot these guys in the butt because their head simply as too well armored. But when they're coming after you, which they tend to do when you shoot at them, it's a little harder to do that. So we're basically getting a shot and then we're running, which is pretty good timing. It's about the right amount of time between each shot that you want. We're going to loop back and run back towards our base here in a minute. I want to watch out for the pegos, pegomastics. That's what they were, pegos that steal my stuff. Is that a pego over there? It might be. We're going to run back. Pegos like the beaches, so I just want to avoid them. Okay, after this, we're going to run back now. All right, we got to run wide and back quickly so he doesn't hit us. Do a little jump. Oh boy. Run, 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 run! Shot. I don't know how many it's going to take to knock him down. Her. I don't remember now what the gender was. Her or him. Sir or ma'am. Alright. A little bit over here. Oh, okay. That's a torpor run. And it's great because what it means is that the animal, his or her torpor is high enough that it thinks it's going to pass out, so it runs away from you. Which is great because it's a great indication. It's great in some cases. It's a great indication that they're about to fall. Also bad in some cases because they could run into deep water or they could run towards a carnivore. And occasionally, yes, they will turn and come back. So when they've run for a while and they're still being shot, they will come back at you. Now, he's probably going to turn one more time to run due to high torpor before he falls. The next run will be a run where another shot or two will take him down. Okay, I need to actually loop around here, so we're going to come up. I was hoping to get him stuck on a tree. Kind of worked there, but oh, not for long. Hello, right on my tail. Those horns hurt. One hit won't kill me, but it'll hurt. Okay, one more. And then run, 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 run. Loop around, loop around. Oh, she's running too. That's the second torpor run. I want to stay to this side so that she won't go to the ocean. She'll try to run away from me. Good. Whew. All right. Should drop pretty soon. Hitting the back of the armor there. See, we're getting more points on the butt than we are on the head. Oh, okay. I hope to goodness that last shot was what did it and not what knocked it down. Otherwise, we're going to lose effectiveness, taming effectiveness. If you hurt the animal after it's knocked unconscious, it loses its effectiveness for the tame. Now, 14 is going to be nowhere near enough, so we're going to have to go see if I can get any of those. No, we can't get those arrows back. I'm going to go grab some more taming food. Looks like fairly passive creatures around here. I'm in good shape. More mejoberries, and we'll see if we can tame this gal. I think it was pink. Gal up. The really good news is taming effectiveness 100%. That last shot from our crossbow was the one that actually knocked it out. It happened so instantaneously that when the arrow hit, it dropped, that it freaked me out. In my brain, I wasn't sure if I hit it after it started dropping or right before. It looked like it happened exactly at the same moment. So 100% effectiveness, 67 levels. Going to be a great trike to get. 135 is 5 levels under the max level. We have our difficulty set to 5 here. Normally the island I think is 4, so I think 120 is the max, but 140 is the max on a 5 difficulty. So it's pretty close. This is the same that you'll find on the center. The center has a 140 max as well. So awesome. And the orange bar down at the bottom, the brownish orange bar is gaining faster than the purple bar is dropping, which means we will not need any narcotics. This animal will tame out. She will totally tame out. I don't think there's anything dangerous around here. I'd really hate to lose her, except for him. Should I tame a Dilo? I don't know. I think I want to kill a Dilo. Get over here, Dilo. We'll use the pike. This is the metal pike. That splashed on my feet and does a lot more damage than the spear, as you see. So that's pretty cool. There we go. It can also harvest, which is nice. Even a spear can harvest, but I'm going to keep an eye out, make sure she doesn't get disturbed, and then we'll be having something that can get us narcoberries and stone really well. That thing could hurt her, but it's way across the river. All right, I had to go away for a while, so I built a little containment cage around the trike. Let's go see if the trike is up and alive still. Yep, truck. Yeah, truck. The truck is alive. is ours, and we've got this stone wall here I need to get rid of. So we can take this guy with us. So let's go ahead and demolish this and be a good little citizen of the server. Take away these walls. And we'll take a look at some stats, and we'll also go make a saddle here at some point. That's probably good enough for now. We'll come back and we'll clean this up later. Come on over here. In fact, before I do that, options, change name. I think we said it on the way over. Your name is Truck. You are Truck. All right, Truck. Come on over. Level 202. Come on, baby. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? I should load you up, Truck, with some rock before we get going here. So you got plenty of food. I'll carry some of this stuff. You don't need that much, right? If I do that, it automatically stacks that to 100, and I can take off the excess. All right, perfect. She is Truck, and her stats, 2,550 health. That's pretty good. Stamina, okay, but Trike stamina when you're riding them goes away real fast. Food is not really relevant. Weight is important. We're going to go, and their speed is pretty slow, so we're going to hit stamina there on that point that we just earned, that level. And weight 605, we should be able to load her up with some stone. Come on over here, let's grab some stone. I'm not going to grab that stuff. I'm going to do the stuff I can bash with the rocks first and load her up. You just came out of the ground. That was weird. All right, there was a bad guy over here. Thera was over here. All right, we're going to load stone on you. Get close enough to send the stone in there. We'll just put stone on her. In fact, actually, let's... Oh, is she fully loaded? No, she's not. Not at all. What's that? What's that? What's that? I'm nervous. What's that? Okay, you're good. More over there. More stones. Yeah, we're just gonna gather her up and take her back. So I'll meet you guys there. Okay, we got Truck back here. Let's go ahead and get a saddle on there. Manufactured that. That's pretty easy in your hands. Just some hide, fiber, and wood. There's a dilo. Let's go see why I like Trike so much. Look at that knockback. Look at that. Good damage. Ooh, you try to spit on me? No, you're not. Oh, you succeeded. I didn't kick you back far enough. I should have backed up as I kicked you. They do a nice amount of damage, and they have the kickback, which makes it so that they almost never get touched. In fact, the only thing here that I wouldn't mess with is that Bronto. Only because its knockback is so much better than mine. Stamina, I still want a little bit more stamina. You can see I'm bleeding off stamina pretty fast. They don't harvest meat. That's a problem. And the only attack they have is the primary attack. Not a problem. I mean, you can always just jump off and harvest the meat. But here's another dilo over here. Here's a couple more dilos. Go ahead and attack this guy. Back up. Ugh, still wasn't enough to avoid the spit on the dilo. And we got two of them coming. They have a wide area of effect, too, because even if that other one had gotten here. See, that's what you have to do. Wait till you start to spit and then hit them. And then their spit comes way short of you. So we're getting some good XP. There we go. And she's gonna be really good for carrying stuff for us. So we're gonna do more construction. I'm gonna tear down the old base, and we're gonna do a little more construction on this new section of base here. Obviously, we're gonna make a bigger base eventually, but we're gonna tear down the old base, make a little bit more work, do a little bit more work on this big base, and then we're gonna put a wall up around this place, at least a starter wall, so we can protect our dinos. Hello, Mr. Bronto. Okay, as far as the base is concerned, what I think we're going to do is we're going to have a flat ceiling right here, and then we're going to slope up here and have kind of a flat peak. You're like one slope up. They have sloped roofs in ARK, so what we're going to do is we're going to over here and go to stone. If I go to stone, it should give me everything I can make with stone. We're going to have to put water in here as well. So I'm actually going to want two of these windows because I'm going to put those at the top of the peaks. And then I'm going to want slope right 2 of those and slope left 2 of those. I'm going to want 1, 2, 3, a bunch of flat ceilings, but I ran out of stone. So let's go ahead and put the slopes in first. Those are going to go here. And you can see right there the outline. Maybe you can see that. There we go. See how the roof slopes up? And then we're going to put a window right here. And on this side, we're going to slope up the other direction, like that. And we're going to repeat that here. We're going to mirror it. There'll be another window right above this window. And then this will be there, and this will be there. And with these flat ceilings, well, we actually have two. What do you know? That's all we need for this section. And then we're going to go flat ceilings across the top here, and then we're going to go sloped ceilings to cover the difference. So we need stone. We've got stone over here. Grab a couple more of those. Looks like we need some wood as well. Okay, so we need how many? We need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more flat ceilings. So let's hit 0 5 times real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will craft 5 flat ceilings. Hello, Mr. Bronto again. Trying to get this roof complete before he comes over here and steps in my base, because then it'll be really hard to get him out. Because they could definitely step right in here. And then we're going to need, I think, 5 sloped ceilings, sloped roofs. Whoops, stone, not stom. These guys, and we're out of stone again. One more fortitude brings my fortitude to 100, which is what I wanted to stop at for now, at least. And let's go back to stone. These guys, how many can I make? 5, perfect. I think that's what I need. So we're going to go ahead and put the regular ceilings in first. Actually, no. I was going to put a hatch so that we could climb up, but I think a ramp from the outside might be smarter. Or ladder from the outside, one or the other, to get up. So let's go ahead and put these on 0. Oh, we need more than 5, duh. We need some on each side, right? Like that. And I just hit my neutral button, which should have made my bird neutral and this one neutral. I need to tell this to be, behavior, stance, passive, behavior, change to ignore group whistles. So now they should all be on passive, because I told the dodos to ignore group whistles, but our bird should have gone to neutral. He did. I'll just leave him neutral for right now, just in case something attacks us while we're doing this. But we want to put 0, and I want to start, these sloped roofs have kind of an alignment issue, so when you have a long row of them, it's kind of good to start on each end and then meet in the middle. They just seem to snap better when you do that. Like that. You can already see, if you look over here, that wood lines up with that wood a little to the left, and this one's a little more to the left, and that one's to the right, and just because that was the one that was snapped center. So these are slightly out of alignment. That's slightly more out of alignment. So bit of an alignment issue with those. We need 5 more of those, which is more stone and more wood. We might just have enough to finish this. And then more wood in this cabinet. I think we do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We certainly do. And I'm going to offload this stuff as soon as the 5th one is being created, so we don't have to carry any excess around with us. As soon as the link says ×1, okay, I can dump. I don't want the wood there. I want the wood here. Yeah, and then that over there. Awesome. All right, we've got what we need, and we won't accidentally make another one. So 1 over here. 1 over here, 1 over here. It's kind of like tightening lug nuts on a tire. If you've ever done that, you know what I'm talking about. All right, we've got an enclosed stone base. Stone is the best material for most of the game for building, because very few creatures out there can destroy stone. Alpha creatures can destroy stone. We haven't seen an alpha yet, but when we see one, I'll talk to you about it. That Bronto, for instance, cannot. He can whack that as much as he wants. He can't break that. None of these other guys can. So it's a pretty good material to build out of. What I want to do, though, is I want to put spotter on top. I want to just park spotter up here so that some dilo doesn't come along and harass spotter. And I'm going to go ahead and change spotter to be passive for the moment, and also to ignore. Well, no, I want him to listen to group whistles. Ooh, almost fell there. All right. So now the next big thing, guys, is to put a border down on this thing. So we're gonna do that with fence foundations. We're gonna also use gate frames. So we're gonna start with fence foundations. Basically, you just take all the materials needed to build stone stuff, and that should be enough here to make a ton of fence foundations. And if you look under here, this is how we did the temporary pin around the around truck as well. But if you craft these little fence foundations, let's go ahead and throw those down in the 0 slot for easy placement for me, where my keys rest. What we're going to want to do, if you look at the base, is we're going to want to, over where our sign is, it says it's Bowden's joint, I think we want to go up, and we want to cross over the little river thing there, the little waterway, and then come back down this side, and have all of this area inside that for storage of our dinos. So, I've got another level. I'm already at 100 fortitude. I'm going to shoot for 500 weight if I can get it, because we're not doing modded, so we don't have the builder's helmet, which is one of the great mods. So, how far over do I want? I don't think I want to go all the way to the joint. I think I want to go about here. So, we're going to try to eyeball this. Actually, we don't have to eyeball this. Let's align it to the foundations. What we can do is we can snap, as you saw, that foundation there. It's going to cost us foundations because we can't pick them up, but they're not that expensive. All right, so we're going to snap the foundations out this direction so that we can get some real nice alignment to our building and straight corners on our fences. Is that far enough or one more? You know, I think that's probably far enough. So what we'll do is we'll go this way, and then we're just going to go ahead and start destroying these. And let me fence out this whole area, and then you can just build on top of these with stone walls. Oh, it's not letting me actually access this. There we go. Yeah, let me border this whole thing, and then we'll start building up with stone walls, and we can put dino gateways and things in. All right. Well, we have a little bit more work to do. We're going to create some more walls because we're going to go up to 4 high like those are all around here. But we've got 2 dinosaur gates. These are dino gateways. These are the they're the smaller dino gateways made out of stone. There's a larger, a behemoth one that we may eventually put into our base. But right now we have 2 dino gateways, and we're going to make this all 4 high. But for now, I think that's going to be it. I do want to put, I was building some stone. I was using actually they don't have stone ramps in default ARK, but they do have these sloped stone roofs. So I was hoping that this sloped stone roof will go all the way to the ground. How much you want to bet it won't? Let's try. I'm guessing since there's nothing for it to anchor to on the right, that it won't do it. Hey, what do you know? Nice. We essentially get a stone ramp that lets us get up to our bird. So, awesome, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time. Bye-bye. Look at the hair.